Cowboys and Aliens was released in 2011, and the movie was shot over a few different locations. Due to the film being a hybrid of the sci-fi and western genres, locations for the movie needed to reflect the legacy of the latter. However, the science fiction elements of Cowboys and Aliens couldn't be ignored, and certain sequences just wouldn't have been possible had the production not moved around. While the film didn't go down as one of the greatest western movies, or even one of Daniel Craig's best movies, its creative approach earned it some plaudits. Adapted from a 2006 graphic novel of the same name, Cowboys and Aliens was directed by Jon Favreau. The movie, led by Daniel Craig, combined various tropes from both western movies and science fiction adventures. Although it didn't do well at the box office, Cowboys and Aliens received some favorable reviews, boasting a cast of other big names such as Harrison Ford and Olivia Wilde. The movie was partially shot in California, one of the main media hubs in the US. However, Cowboys and Aliens didn't stick to a single location. Most of Cowboys and Aliens was filmed in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Cowboys and Aliens wasn't the first western to be shot in New Mexico. Daniel Craig with his arms folded as Jake Lonergan in Cowboys and Aliens. Westerns are closely associated with a certain kind of setting. The story often takes place in a dry, arid landscape. As such, a movie such as Cowboys and Aliens, which borrows so heavily from the western genre, needed to be shot in a location that captured the spirit of the classic movies. Therefore, Albuquerque was chosen as the setting, providing suitable desert vistas and baking heat. This filming location accurately reflected the setting within the world of the movie, as the events of the story also unfolded in New Mexico. New Mexico is no stranger to being used as a movie set, as the state's relationship with Hollywood dates back over 100 years. Albuquerque itself has been used countless times, not only for Western movies but also for films of other genres. For instance, 1962's Lonely Are the Brave was one of the first Westerns shot in Albuquerque. Movies outside of the Western genre, such as 2023's Oppenheimer, were also shot in New Mexican cities. Oppenheimer used Santa Fe and Los Alamos during production. Shots captured in Randsburg, California and Los Angeles completed the Cowboys and Aliens movie. The Californian sites were equally vital to the look of Cowboys and Aliens. Due to the specific look that Cowboys and Aliens was trying to achieve, certain sets had to be built. However, some shots in the movie don't feature purpose-built sets, but rather a small and authentic community. Randsburg, California has been designated a census-designated place, and has an incredibly small population. The reason for its choice as a location in Cowboys and Aliens is the fact it looks very much like a stereotypical settlement from a classic Western movie. While much of Cowboys and Aliens was shot on location between Albuquerque and Randsburg, certain scenes could only be created with the use of some Hollywood magic. Therefore, key sequences were set up on an LA soundstage, which is an indoor environment where every element of lighting and sound can be controlled. By moving production between these three locations, Cowboys and Aliens was able to retain its grounded Western feel while also allowing its sci-fi elements to shine.